What's amazing is when Jennifer first got started, she was doing these just the 2Ds, Legos, like the Salt Lake Comic Con. She just started picking up as a hobby for fun. This is her first 3D Lego that she's done. It's incredible. It's heavy. So when you guys are done, you're welcome to take pictures of that. Let's go ahead on the next one here. I want to introduce you. Probably wondering, what is this blue sexy thing right up here? What is this sash covering? I would like to introduce you to John Ward of Rod Tin Garage. John, come on up here.
Hello, my name's John Ward. I'm with Rod Tin Garage. We built a bike Captain America a couple of years ago. You might have remembered that. We did get a worldwide award for that, House of Color Prestigious Painter of the Year. But today we have a new one, Viva Wonder Woman here. She is here to introduce our new bike for Salt Lake Comic Con, the Viva Wonder Woman Harley Davidson. There it is. We're excited every year to be able to be a part of Salt Lake Comic Con and to build something special. But this is all hand painted, brushwork, airbrush work, all done special for Wonder Woman and for Salt Lake Comic Con. So we're just excited to be here.
Please give a round of applause for John.
Thank you.
Like he said, he actually, if you guys saw the Captain America motorcycle he did for this, that was I think 2 years ago. That actually won an award for the Artist of the Year. The things that you might not be able to see, this is all hand painted. The detail is incredible. You guys will have a chance to take a look at this motorcycle and take some photos of it. It's intricate. So we're excited to be representing Wonder Woman here at our Comic Con. One of the things that we like to do here at Salt Lake Comic Con is we always like to partner with people that have good causes. Particularly when they approach us and say, hey, we think we can actually be a good fit with Salt Lake Comic Con. And this next one we have here is absolutely 100% incredible. I would like to introduce you to Ryan Weimer from Wheelchair Magic. Come on out, Ryan.
Hey guys, first off I'd like to thank Salt Lake City Comic Con for having us out and having us be part of this press conference. My name is Ryan Weimer. I started a nonprofit called Magic Wheelchair, and we build costumes for kids in wheelchairs. We have Angie and James from Monster City Studios. They built this, and we're going to show it to you guys. We're going to do a reveal today with a young man from Salt Lake. His name is Adrian. At 2:30 at Cosplay Alley Center, where all the cosplayers hang out. We have a booth inside, and then we have a panel this evening at 7 o'clock. We're super stoked to be here and share what we do with you guys and everybody here. Let's take a look. Prepare to have your faces melted. So Adrian loves dinosaurs, Jurassic World, and that's what he wanted us to build, and James and Andy and the Monster City Studio guys put this together for Adrian. His chair drops right in the middle there, and yeah, come out, check out our reveal. It's at 2:30. Bring some napkins to wipe your eyes, and it's awesome. Thank you again.
You know, you got to show them the other side too. The detail on this, guys. You need to see the other side.
These guys, James and Andy and Monster City, they do some amazing work. And it looks heavy, but it's really light. Adrian has not seen this yet. You guys are the first.
Yeah, you guys are the first people to see this brand new wheelchair. Adrian has not seen this. He's going to be presented this at 2:30. He has no idea. He's just a huge fan of Jurassic Park. It's something amazing. So can you give these guys from Wheelchair Magic a huge round of applause? We're so proud of that. We're so proud of that. Next, we like superheroes at Salt Lake Comic Con. As you know, we love them. We adore them. We also like real life heroes. And today I'd like to introduce to you some real-life heroes that we've partnered with at Salt Lake Comic Con. And when they come out on stage, if you give them a huge thunderous round of applause, we're just thrilled that they'd be here. I'd like to introduce you to Lieutenant Colonel Matt Miller, commander of the 419th Operational Support Squadron at Hill Air Force Base, and also the Director of Operations, Lieutenant Colonel Seth Jordan, and their team. Here they are, guys. Give a huge round of applause.
magic wheelchair, guys. That's phenomenal. And maybe we can get them to make an F-35 next year. Well, thank you, Chris, for having us out. Again, I go by Dozer Miller. This is my D.O. Bean, and we've got 3 of our everyday heroes here with us, Senior Master Sergeant Corp, Senior Master Sergeant Olvera, and Senior Master Sergeant Heck here. We're members of a combined active duty and reserve military organizations up there at Hill Air Force Base. I guess we are your citizen airmen. We're not here in costume today. We're just here on a work day talking about the synergy that we've been able to have over the last 5 years. Our organization has provided about 200 to 250 of the volunteers that help put this organization or put this event on every year. And we've recently realized that it's a phenomenal interface between us as citizen airmen living in our communities and not just on the little island of our base up there at Hill, and the rest of our community that we live amongst. So we're honored to get to be here with Brian and Dan, and we were honored to introduce the founders of this event. So without a lot more talk from a big dumb fighter pilot, how about we get out Brian and Dan. Dan Farr, our founder, Brian Brandenburg, our co-founders.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Brian and I really appreciate the opportunity to work with Hill Air Force Base, and we were honored to be given an opportunity to have that position formalized. But you guys have been with us from the very beginning and have done so much. We've had a whole lineup of, our volunteers are the greatest people around, and your team has helped set the tone there in many ways. And what I would say is our reputation as a convention has increased because of the class of volunteers that we have, and that's thanks to everybody that does that for us. We really appreciate it. Let's give the volunteers a hand. Well, thank you all for being here today. I don't want to take too much time because we want to get to the point where we're bringing out our celebrity guests as well and get a chance for you guys to interview them. But we're so grateful again for all the partners that we work with to help put this on. And people come up to Brian and I at times and will say, "Hey, thank you for putting on Salt Lake Comic Con." And both of us feel like, well, we do a part of it. It's so much bigger than what we can do. And it's because of all the effort of our partners and friends in the community and the great support that we have that we can do this. And so thank you all for that, and really appreciate it. The media has been fantastic to us. We've been able to get a lot of attention for things that's a lot of fun stuff that we put out, and the media decides to share that, and that makes a big difference, so we can get these great shows off the ground. Before I turn the time over to Brian, I just want to say that it's been interesting to see how this convention has grown, and we've got to the point now we feel like this year is going to be our best year ever. We've learned a lot, and it's really become just an amazingly fun event. I still get a little nervous up here once in a while. Brian's the one that he can kind of coach me a little bit how not being nervous, but it is something that you guys really make this the great opportunity for all of us. So thank you so much, and I'll turn the time over to Brian.
Thanks, Dan. Again, thank you for coming here, Colonel Miller, and all of you. We love the relationship we have with the Air Force, and it has special meaning to me, having served in the Air Force in 1976 through 1980, and I love that I've come full circle and be able to participate with these young men.
I was going to say real quick, I interrupt. My dad, who's sitting over there, was also in the Air Force.
All right.
So, yeah.
No Air Force. So I'm going to make it real brief, and we'll get some celebrities up here and introduce some of our guests. But this is our 5th annual event, and it's super hard to believe that we've been doing this now 9 events since 2013. And we've accomplished so much. We're now the most attended convention in the state, and we were opened with the largest first-year Comic-Con in North American history. But it's beyond the numbers at this point. And what we're focusing on now is to really become the premier entertainment experience in the region, and we're doing that because there is so much support from the community. At this event alone, we have over 60 celebrities. We have hundreds of authors and comic creators and artists and panelists. There are over 300 hours of panel programming. There is no way that any one person can do everything here, so people really need to plan and use the app and the schedule so that they can just experience a fraction of the Utopia experience that we're going to offer this weekend. Without being hype here or everything, I really believe this is going to be our best event yet. There are so many things that have gone on behind the scenes and fine-tuning the mechanisms of photo ops and, you know, quality control of the vendors, and the caliber of guests that we have across the board is second to none. This is our best event, and we're excited to welcome you here this weekend. Now I'm going to turn the time over to Chris Provost, who everybody loves, and he's going to introduce our guests.
All right, guys, are you guys ready? Thank you. One more time, give a huge round of applause for Brian and Dan, and also for our healer, of course. We are super proud that they are here and being part of this. All right, guys, this is the part that y'all excited for, and I'm excited to do this. I just want to say that this first person that I'm about to introduce, I love introducing him. He is a Salt Lake Comic-Con alumnus. I want you to know his hair is real. He's just as sexy in person as he is far away. He's one of the most amazing people I've ever met. He's super uber talented. Everybody give it up for Jez Harnell! There he is, everybody!
Hey, you guys, can you hear me all right? All right, now listen, I know this isn't the official con, but let's practice anyway. Make some noise, Salt Lake City! That's better, that's better. Now check it out, I gotta tell you a couple quick things. I'm just getting over walking pneumonia. I'm not contagious. Nobody's going home sick, I promise. So I don't know how many interviews I can do up front, but I wanted to tell you guys a couple of things real quick that are just general, okay? Number one, I do a lot of these cons, and you can quote me on what I'm about to say. Salt Lake City is the best Comic-Con in the world. Okay? And I do not say this in Peoria, I do not say this in Pittsburgh. Dan and Brian throw the best Comic-Con I have ever been privileged enough to attend, much less attended this many times. So know that going in. Secondly, tomorrow night, on Friday night, my band, Rock Sugar, which is this crazy mashup band, we've opened up, yeah, it's good. I know, it's good stuff, man. That guy's crazy, you gotta be there, dude. Yeah. Well, anyway, we've gotten to open up for like AC/DC and Aerosmith and all these big bands. We're in the middle of making a new album, and tomorrow we're going to film a video at the Sky Lounge for the VIP party for Comic-Con. So please promote that if you would. It's going to be at Sky Lounge for the after party, which is honestly, the party's as good as the con. You guys will have a blast, I promise. And lastly, don't miss on Saturday at 4 o'clock in this room, Twisted Tunes. You guys know Twisted Tunes, right? Where we're going to read Back to the Future in like 1,500 character voices and do singing and all kinds of other crazy stuff. I hope I'll see you guys at both of those things. Please plug them if you can. Thank you so much for being here. I love you very much. Thank you.
All right, guys, we have our next celebrities that will be coming out. I'll introduce them as they come out on stage. Give a huge round of applause. We are super thrilled that we were able to have Keith Coogan here. Welcome, Keith. Thrilled to have Brian Herring. Welcome, Brian. We also have Jason Gray Stafford. This guy is awesome. He's so fun to chat with. You guys get a chance to talk to him, please do. Everybody welcome Jack Stuffer. Our next celebrity we have here at Salt Lake Comic-Con is Richard Horvitz. Welcome, Richard. And please give a huge round of applause for Vanessa Marshall. These are just some of the celebrities we have here at Salt Lake Comic-Con. Please give them a huge round of applause and thank them for attending our con. What we are going to do is we are going to have the celebrities, they're going to walk down this plankway, they're going to come sit at these tables right here, and you are welcome to ask them some questions. If we can have the audio turned down just for a second. Thank you, DJ. You're welcome to ask them questions. Now, there's a lot of you, so we ask that you keep your questions to a minimum, just a couple of minutes at most. That way everybody gets a chance to talk to them and ask them some questions. If you don't get a chance to meet them, don't worry, they will be here at Salt Lake Comic Con. You can go to their booths and chat with them there as well. One more time, please give a huge round of applause for our celebrities here at Salt Lake Comic Con. And I am excited to officially kick off the 5th annual Salt Lake Comic Con. Welcome